So I bought the Insta360 1R, and I'm really excited to do some paramotor stuff and some motorcycle stuff and other stuff with it. But the attachment point on this invisible stick is just the threaded insert down here at the bottom, which means if you just use this, you only have one point of contact. And with the length of the stick and the weight of the camera, I'm worried that it's going to vibrate a little bit too much or bounce a little bit too much on the motorcycle. And my bike doesn't have a whole lot of real estate up on the handlebars to attach stuff to. And since I've already removed my factory mirrors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use PVC and a heat gun to make a mounting point that will hold the invisible stick. Basically, it'll support it at 2 points of attachment so that it'll be angled correctly right where I want the camera, and it won't take up any more space on my handlebars. So I got this scrap piece of PVC pipe, and what I did was drew some lines on here, and that's where I'm going to cut with the Dremel. I'm going to basically take this top section off here and then split this right down here, and I'm going to use the heat gun to flatten out this bottom part. I'm going to put a little S-bend on this end so that these two arms will actually go around the invisible selfie stick, and I'm going to make it at the right angle, and then I'm going to fold up at not quite a 90-degree angle this back tab from the bottom here, and that'll be where the selfie stick screws into. I'll drill a hole through that and use a 1/4 inch bolt to screw into the selfie stick, and then a 10mm bolt with a lock washer going through the bottom to go into the spot on my handlebars where the mirror used to be. So that's what it looks like. I haven't drilled the holes yet or put the bolts in, but roughly that's how it's going to be. And I had to get on top of the handlebars on the bike to make sure that the angles were right to suspend it out in front of me where I want it to be. So next I'm going to drill the holes for the bolts, and then I'm going to scuff it up with some sandpaper and put a little paint on it so that it'll match the rest of the bike and the selfie stick. And I think this will be better than just a clamp on the handlebars, because it's securing the pole in 2 different points, supporting the weight up front and then a firm attachment with the bolt in the back. And I think that will keep the pole from bouncing as much with the weight of the camera on the end of it, and cut down on the vibrations. Alright, so that's my homemade PVC mount. Screws right into where the factory mirror used to go. This little swan neck part that I was talking about holds the pole up forward, and then got a little thumb screw in the back that screws right in to the rear of the pole, so you got 2 points of contact. And we will see how well this holds the camera.